morning, everybody. We are going to be doing sequences today. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is what we call an ascending real sequence, right? An ascending sequence is a sequence that gradually goes up from the starting pitch. So the first thing you're supposed to do is you're going to start by putting a work area in the ascending reel section. This is the way your project should look out. Ascending reel, drums, ascending reel, drums, and so on and so forth. And then eventually it'll be, when you go down, descending and drums, and descending and drums, and so on and so forth. All right, so Command in the trackpad, put your work area. Press E to get into your piano roll or your editor. From here, we're going to be using the trackpad. I'm going to start on C3. And I'm going to be doing a chordal one right now. So it's a stack of notes. So I'm going to do C, E, and G. And I'm going to put a B in there. All right. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to so there you go. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. Copy, Command C, go to the next measure 2, Command V, Command V, Command V. So it's going to be 4 measures apiece. From here, you're going to select measure 2, and I'm making this ascending, so I'm moving this up to any direction. So I'm going up to F. I'm moving this one up to D, and then this one's going to go all the way up, which is perfect. And then we're going to play it. All right, so there you go. That is a chordal one, meaning that it's made of chords. So I'm just going to put that, chords, all right. When I go to the next one, to make it ascending tonal, I need to take this, copy it, go over to measure 5, click on ascending tonal, Command V to paste. So now once I'm in here, I'm going to go to the score area. And what you're going to see is that you're going to see some of the notes have alterations. Now, obviously, the second measure went up to a key that did not change any of the alterations. That doesn't mean anything, right? If there is alterations in there, you can change it. So like right here, we have an F sharp, and we have a C sharp. We have C sharps, and then we have A flats up here. We're just going to adjust those. So we go into the piano roll, find the black key, all right? Nothing in the second one. We're going to go here. I'm going to then shift on this and just drag down 1. And if we look at the score, it is no longer there. We're going to go to the next measure and get rid of those alterations. Let's take a look there. And they are all gone. All right, so that's good. And then last but not least, we're going to take the first one again. We're going to copy and paste it, and we're going to throw it into ascending mixed. Now, mixed means that it has both. So what we're going to do is we're just going to change this last measure here, because this one doesn't have any changes in it. We'll leave it alone. We're going to change that last one that we just did over here. And now the mixed section is gone. All right, we're done with that. So now the next thing you can do, and we're just going to keep it in the same, and I'm going to show you just how to do it with making a single line melody, okay? So a single line melody, we're going to make it easy again. Double click into our piano roll, go over to the new section that we're working on, find my C. Always start the first one on C. It'll help you out. There we go. So let's listen to this real quick. Perfect. So now I'm going to copy this 3 times. Command C, paste, 1, 2, 3. When I go to the second one, I'm going to make it ascending. The third one I'll make ascending as well. And then you drag it up. And then this one's going to go up more. So now we look at here, we look at our score. All right, we're just going to adjust. Where is it? Over here. Each measure except the first one has an alteration in it. Perfect. So that's taken care of. Now we're going to copy this ascending reel. Copy, go down to tonal, paste, all right? And then I'm just going to go down to mixed as well and paste, and we'll fix that when we get there. So in here, we have to take all of the alterations out of this measure, all right? So all the black keys need to go down. So here we go. So we're up here. I'm just going to select any of them that have a black key in it. That looks like them all. Drag it down 1 click. Go up to the score. We have to adjust nothing in that one. All right, so what I did, give me 1 second, just made a mistake. So now that's our tonal reel, our setting tonal, because the score has nothing in there, they're all adjusted. Now I just have to make this mixed one down here, and I'm just gonna alter the last measure. We look at the score here, reel, the tonal, reel, and tonal, and there we go. So now you need to do the same thing for descending. I don't need to show you. Descending just means that it needs to gradually go down, all right? And how we'll set it up is you'll have the same thing. I'll show you how to set that up real quick. I'm going to click on ascending mixed, and I'm going to press Command D, all right? Command D means that we created the, and then I'm going to go here. I'm going to press Command D for ascending reel chords, bring it down here, and then for tonal, Command D, so it has the same exact everything in it. All right, so now from here, what I'm going to do is then I'm going to do another 3 drum tracks, and I'm just going to adjust them accordingly. You just drag and drop them down, so I'm going to bring it down to the last one, bring it down here, and then last but not least goes in here. The only thing I'm going to do here that changes is I'm going to change this from ascending to descending. It doesn't need to have chords. Just the way you'll set it up, you can do the chord one first and then the melody second, all right? So all I'm doing is just changing this all right here. All right, so last but not least, the only thing else that you need to do is create a drum track, right? So what your project is going to look like in the end, right? So you're going to do all your ascendings first. So I'm just going to do a little quick drum beat and change it slightly for each one. And what you would do, what I want you to do is I want you to evolve it. And what I mean by evolving is that you're going to make it super simple at first. All right, and then let's see. 1 second. I just want to change this drum set real quick. All right, so I'm just going to drag that one through here. I'm then going to copy it, put it into the next one, which is right here. All I'm going to do is just change this from Liverpool to Manchester. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to add something different there. And then last but not least, I'm going to copy this one. Copy, go down to the last one that's here. I mean, you could use the same drum ones for every track, just I want you to make it evolved. So now, as you listen to this beginning part, you're going to have so on and so forth. All right, so you're just going to add those in, and that's how it's going to go. So your whole project should look something along the lines of this. When it's all said and done. All right, and then I'm just going to copy all of these as if they were descending. Copy, going down to here, starting right here. This is how your project should look at the end of everything. One second, there you go. So now if you look, you have your ascending, the first one was chords with a drum beat, ascending with a melody and a drum beat, and then you go down to descending chords with a drum beat, and so on and so forth. All right? If there's any questions about any of this, feel free to ask me during class. This is your tutorial on how to put everything together. All right? Thank you. And if there's any questions, you could always meet with me during my targeted instruction time between 1 and 2:45 any day. Just let me know.